Hi, my name is Jesse at Trash Panda, and today I'm going to try and find the best mid-range. Back when I was designing a putter, I made a video testing out every single putter I could get my hands on. And well, since I'm thinking ahead about how I want to design a mid-range, I thought I'd take the same approach. My goal is to create an all-around mid-range that can be used for really any shot in that mid-range distance. So I know the biggest question at the beginning is going to be, what mid-ranges am I using? A stable disc gives you the ability to throw flat and force a hyzer or anhyzer. So I've automatically ruled out super overstable and understable mid-ranges. So the discs I'll be using are an EMAC Truth, an AGL Magnolia, a Latitude 64 Compass, a Discmania MD3, a Castoplast Cax Z, an Innova Rock 3, and of course, a Discraft Buzz. How am I gonna test them? Let me show you. All right, in order to test these mid-ranges, I'm gonna play a little game. I'm gonna throw them all 7 different times in rotating order. If they land in circle 1, they get 1 point, and if they land in circle 1X, they get 2 points. All of that will just be 1 round out of 6. Those 6 different rounds are gonna be flat, hyzer, and anhyzer backhand, and flat, hyzer, and anhyzer forehand. Tristan Tanner has a rad video on fieldwork, and I'm kind of adapting that mentality for today's tests. So, let's do it. Oh, and huge shout out to Birdie Fuel Coffee. Not only did they supply me with the energy I need for what is undoubtedly going to be a very long morning, but they also offered a discount code for you. Cheers. All right, the weather could not be more perfect, and I've got a basket set up at 250 feet. Let's do it. Okay, before all the comments come in saying that this isn't very scientific, yes. One day I'll go full Mark Rober and build a machine that'll throw every disc with the same angle, speed, power, etc. But today isn't that day. Alright, you may have noticed that I moved on to round 2 without talking about the scores from round 1. And that's because I'm keeping track, but I'm trying not to tally them up quite yet. And that's because I want to stay unbiased in what disc I'm throwing to give all of them a fair shot. Alright, it's round 3, which is hyzer, and I just did a video trying to teach myself to stop throwing only on hyzer, so I guess I have to disregard all of that. This should be interesting. Last round. Whew. was just about the longest morning ever, but before I get into the round scores and the winner, I want to tell you about some of my takeaways. My first takeaway is that it's really not about the score. While I'm sure some of you are itching to know which disc won, at the end of the day, choosing a mid-range is completely subjective. So while this video was about me finding what I love in a mid-range, I'd love to hear what you love. So in the comments below, let me know, if you were designing a mid-range, what would you be looking for? Which leads me to the second thing, design. And in my opinion, there were really 3 different designs of discs that I used. The Rock 3, MD3, Magnolia, and Truth all felt pretty similar in the hand, while the Buzz and Compass felt totally different from those, but similar to one another. And the Cax Z felt totally different than all of the others. Now, it was the only 6-speed that I used, and it did end up feeling a little bit more like a fairway driver, so I guess that one's on me. So I think if I was gonna design something today, I'd explore what it would be like if a Buzz and a Truth had a child. But seriously, let me know in the comments what you think. Okay, so on to the round scores. In round 1, the Cax Z didn't miss the circle once, with the Truth and Magnolia following close by. In round 2, there were some ties, but then in round 3, the Truth, Compass, and Rock came out on top. In round 4, the Magnolia kicked out the Rock 3 and kept its place for round 5. And in round 6, the Buzz, which had previously not seen the leaderboard, made the ultimate comeback and kicked out the Magnolia, resulting in the Truth in first, the Compass in second, and the Buzz in third, leaving us with these all-around scores. So yeah, it's super fun that the EMAC Truth won, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. All of the mid-ranges scored super close to one another and were fantastic to throw both backhand and forehand. So here's my biggest advice on choosing the best mid-range. Take a handful of them out to a field, have some fun, and find what you love. I mean, that's what it's all about. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support the channel, and we'll see you next time. All right, if you stuck around this long, you're probably curious which one goes the furthest. This is for you.